Hello guys, welcome to another video. In this video, we're going to talk about the best places to live in Spain. Whether you're considering moving to Spain for a few months or permanently, you will definitely find some of these places to be good options for your stay in the country. For this list, I have considered a number of important factors, such as quality of life, cost of living, transport infrastructure, availability of services, and entertainment. And before we start, you already know it, I'm really sorry about this, but have to do it. If you want to travel, move, or invest abroad, hit the like button, check our other videos, book a consultation call with me, the link is in the description. And most importantly, follow the advice of every other YouTuber. Subscribe! Let's start. We will start our video with what seems one of the most obvious choices, which is Madrid, the capital of Spain. Madrid is also the most important financial center in Spain. This certainly has a number of advantages, as the city has the highest average salaries in the country. But at the same time, Madrid is also the most expensive city in Spain in terms of cost of living. Overall, the pros outweigh the cons in the case of Madrid. The city has an excellent transport infrastructure, with direct flights to many European, North and South American cities. At the same time, it is a great railway hub to travel to all directions in continental Spain. The same applies to urban mobility, which is above the average for European capitals. Madrid is also an important cultural and entertainment center in Europe, and you won't find any trouble to get yourself entertained in the Spanish capital. If you like the beach, however, Madrid may not be the best option for obvious reasons. The next city is Valencia. Valencia is one of the best options if you want to live near the beach, but at the same time enjoy a highly developed infrastructure of a modern large city in Western Europe. Valencia is actually the third largest city in Spain, just behind the capital Madrid and Barcelona. The advantage of Valencia is that it is a little bit off the radar, so you definitely see less tourists while strolling around Valencia than in the two largest cities in the country. For the same reason, Valencia is also slightly cheaper than Madrid and Barcelona. At the same time, you'll be paying less, you'll not lose much in terms of quality of life. So, if you want to hang out in one of the most prestigious beaches on the Mediterranean, but without Barcelona prices, Valencia might be just what you're looking for. Apart from that, Valencia has an excellent transport connectivity. In just 2 hours by high-speed train, you can travel from Valencia to Madrid smoothly. The next city is Seville. Seville is the fourth largest city in Spain and the capital of the Andalusia region. Just like Valencia, Seville is also a city with a highly advanced infrastructure, and you won't miss a thing compared to the availability and quality of services when compared to the capital Madrid. Prices in Seville are also definitely more inviting than in the capital Madrid, and even lower than in Valencia. As a matter of fact, the region of Andalusia is also known for being one of the most affordable in Spain. Even though Seville itself is not on the seaside, you are just around 100 kilometers from beaches in Cadiz and its surrounding areas. Seville is also just a few hours drive from beaches in Malaga or even the Algarve region in Portugal. The next place is not a city but a region, the region of Galicia. Galicia is a region in the northwestern part of Spain, known for its lush green forests, scenic hills and untamed beaches on the Atlantic Ocean. This region is probably a good option if you want to live in a calm place, with a high quality of life, clean air and extremely low levels of crime. Prices in Galicia are also quite inviting, especially when we compare real estate in Vigo or A Coruña with cities like Madrid, Barcelona or even Valencia. Culturally, Galicia is also quite special. The region of present-day Galicia was once a Celtic nation, and Galicia also has its own language, the Gallego. The Galician language is a Romance language that shares a number of common elements with Portuguese and Castilian Spanish. The weather in Galicia is also quite different from other parts of Spain, which can be an advantage or a disadvantage, depending on your taste. It is definitely cooler in Galicia than in most other regions of Spain. So while in summer it is often too hot in Madrid, in Galicia the temperature remains pleasant, but winter in Galicia is definitely rainy and windy. The main disadvantage of Galicia is that the region is a bit more isolated than other more well-sought places in Spain. However, there are high-speed trains connecting Santiago de Compostela in Galicia to Madrid in slightly more than 3 hours. Barcelona is the next city in our list today of the best places to live in Spain. And I guess you are not surprised at all to see the largest city in Catalonia featured among the best cities to live in the country. Barcelona is the city in Spain that receives the highest amount of international tourists, and it is easy to understand why. It has everything you can expect for a short visit. Amazing cultural attractions like the Parc Güell and the Sagrada Familia, a bustling nightlife, and of course the beach. On the other hand, Barcelona has some disadvantage that may be a deal breaker for some. It definitely has a problem with over-tourism, and real estate is not on the cheap side. If you still like Barcelona and want to avoid such problems, you can try to find a place in one of the smaller towns close to Barcelona, where tourists rarely wander and real estate is more affordable. The next best place to live in Spain is Granada. Granada is a city in the Andalusian region of southern Spain, mostly known for its iconic Alhambra, a palace complex overlooking the city. Granada is a mid-sized city, with slightly more than 200,000 inhabitants, and the ideal place if you don't want to live in a metropolis in Spain. It has a high level of safety and quaint streets full of places to enjoy the most exquisite Spanish tapas. The cultural side of Granada is certainly one of the most attractive factors of the city, but it is definitely not the only one. From Granada, you can easily reach the Sierra Nevada ski resort, just 30 kilometers from the city center. And finally, even if Granada itself doesn't have a beach, from Granada you will be just a 70 kilometers drive to the closest Spanish Mediterranean beaches. Malaga is the last city in our list of the best places to live in Spain, and it is also one of the largest cities in the country. The city is in one of the sunniest areas of Spain and has one of the most sought beaches in the country and in Europe. Needless to say, if you don't like winter and enjoy the beach, Malaga is probably going to be at the top of your list. Considering its touristy profile, Malaga also has great transport connections with the rest of Europe. Its airport is one of the busiest in Spain, with direct flights to most large cities in Europe. The cost of living in Malaga is higher than in most other cities in Andalusia, but still cheaper than the capital Madrid or Barcelona. Cost-wise, it is highly comparable to Valencia. And finally, if you happen to be a millionaire or a celebrity or even a millionaire celebrity, Malaga is just a short 1-hour drive to Marbella, an European summer destination for the wealthy. And to end the video, no, actually I have another place. I have decided to add one extra place to this video, which is actually not in Spain. It is the Principality of Andorra, a small tiny nation on the Pyrenees Mountains, bordering Spain. One of the main reasons why I have decided to include Andorra in this list, despite the fact that it is an independent country and not part of Spain, is for its taxes. Spain has pretty high taxes for most types of incomes, including pensions, and this is one of the reasons why a lot of people decide to skip Spain for some more tax-friendly locations, and that's why Andorra becomes relevant in this equation. Andorra is just a few hours drive from big Spanish cities like Zaragoza and Barcelona, and you can live a similar lifestyle as you would in Spain, with a much lower tax bill. The official language in Andorra is Catalan, but most of its residents also speak Spanish, and some speak French, and also English and Portuguese. And that's it for today's video. Write down in the comment section which is your favorite place to live in Spain, and if it's not one from the list, just write it down also in the comment section. And that's it. And now the usual spiel. If you want to travel, move, invest about, hit the like button, check out other videos, book a consultation call with me, the link is in the book a consultation call with me, the link is in the description. And most importantly, subscribe. See you next time.